Okay, guys, so we have a video from the Act Man that is going to be talking about IShowSpeed. Copyright abuse on YouTube featuring IShowSpeed. Good. He deserves to get criticized for it. You know, for me, I've defended Speed's a lot of inappropriate behavior. I guess part of it's because he's young, and I understand. Part of it's because, like, oh, he's, you know, he seems like a nice guy. But honestly, I've lost this whole case because this happened a while ago. I just lost anything for Speed, man. I don't know. Like, this is like really, he was throwing in false copyright strikes on people for using some of his content, and then he pretended that he wasn't doing it. He's like, oh man, I gotta look into that. I just think it was bad. Seemingly, and this video might prove me wrong, that seems to be over with. I don't think he's doing that anymore. This video, from my understanding from last time I've seen the Act Man make content, he seems to I think he intentionally waits for things to die down to talk about them again. Or am I thinking of somebody else? Because I was thinking that he does that to make sure that, oh, I might be thinking of somebody else. So he doesn't like ride like the hate train. I could be wrong about that. I might be thinking of somebody else. That might be somebody else. But anyway, either way, he deserves to be criticized. But of course, I think that he can still exist on the platform. I just think that the bad behavior needs to be called out. I'm just saying that because, bro, sometimes people take things way too far. But when it comes to like canceling people, this is more of like a, hey, that's like really inappropriate. You shouldn't be doing that. You know, I am thinking of somebody else. Okay, well then I'm an idiot. So let's just start the video.
I'm not a scammer, bro. A day of my life, I would never scam you guys.
Scammer gets scammed.
A day of my life. I care about you guys so freaking much, bro.
Except for that thing where he took on like a fake soccer player or whatever. I forget.
Bro. I love y'all, bro, and I would never in my life scam y'all, bro. Scamming the people that support me doesn't make sense. That's biting the hand that feeds you.
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Attorney here, and today we're talking about copyright abuse on YouTube. Again,
this is a world where nothing is solved.
Today's theme is about biting the hand that feeds you.
Biting the hand that feeds you.
And why false copyright...
Biden. Joe Biden. President Trump. We need you.
Claiming videos to steal money from your audience and fan base makes you an awful person. Now, I was told by investigators that 2 serial copyright abusers are at large. These are the suspects, and I'm sure you're familiar with them.
I don't eat cereal because it has a lot of sugar in it.
IShowSpeed and Aiden Ross. But this
Bro, I've been seeing the most wild Aiden Ross clips on TikTok, and I love the response. First of all, he's playing some game. I forget what it's called. It's like a chatters game on Steam where you go in there. And I bought the game a couple of years ago. I was like, oh, I'll do content. This could be funny. It's like a stand-up kind of a game where you go into... Everybody's just saying racial slurs. That's it. So I refunded the game. It's like, sometimes I play it in my spare time. I'm just kidding. That's all he's doing, and it's just people saying the N-word on his stream. Just on his stream. In the game, through the game, or saying anti-Semitic shit, and like, this guy wonders why he's a brand risk, because he's like, oh, like apparently Drake, like, you know, the real Drake, like not the one that seemingly talks to kids, though, not that one. That's Drake and Josh Drake, the light-skinned one. Am I allowed to even say? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Cut that. Anyway. He was passed on playing with Aiden Ross or like Fortnite or something because he's this a brand risk, because he's just the rhetoric that comes through his shit is fucking horrible. That's what happens, dude. So why do you keep saying Adam 22? Anyway, yeah.
Investigation is too massive to include both in one video, so today our focus is on Mr. Speed. I'll be seeing you later, Mr. Ross. Now, I think most people liked IShowSpeed, or at least could respect his ungodly rise to fame. But by the end of this video, you will come to know and understand what type of person he really is. And folks, let me tell you, he might give our old pal Mr. TV a run for his money. However, despite Speed having several controversies in the past, he's managed to remain relatively uncancelable. A lot of people have been patient in forgiving with Speed and his mistakes because he's only 18. I can't imagine having that type of audience at such a young age where every word and every action you take is scrutinized by millions of people. But as with all entertainment and media, there are some lines man was not meant to cross. Here's the million-dollar question of the day. Is IShowSpeed guilty of copyright abuse, perjury, theft?
You treacherous little filcher.
Is he really the perpetrator of such heinous crimes? And if so, do we even have enough evidence to present to a judge? So I ask once more, do you take the blue pill, click off this video, and live in blissful ignorance of the truth? Or you take the red pill and follow me down the rabbit hole?
Well, I mean, I feel like the red pill's pretty fucking crazy, you know what I mean? It seems like a pretty kooky, kookabunga thing. The manosphere red pill, that is.
Time's up. Make your choice.
All rise for the trial of IShowSpeed.
That guy, I think I know that guy. He's got he's a nice beard, but he usually looks different than that. I think, isn't that Oompaville? That's his name.
Mr. Act, since you are prosecuting this case, let's hear your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are gathered here today for one reason, to determine who exactly is behind the recent string of copyright claims and bring those responsible to justice.
Well, it certainly seems the prosecution is ready.
Your Honor, I'm not just ready, I'm ready Freddy.
Okay.
Incredible.
Is the defense prepared as well?
Huh? You didn't
Do you think they asked IShowSpeed to come and talk with them about this? Because I can see that, but why would he? You know what I mean? It would be such a weird thing for him to do.
show up? Come to think of it, who is Speed's attorney going to be anyways?
Well, we can't exactly have a trial without a defense.
I'll do it. If I was Speed's attorney, bro, I would just be sitting here saying that you're all racist. I don't give a fuck. I'm pulling the race card. I'm getting Speed his money worth. Now, of course, that's not true. That they're not. The funny is, I am. No. But that's what I mean. What other card do I have to play? He's guilty of. You're racist, and it might work in this day and age, bro. It's actually fucking crazy. It might actually work, you know. So
Suppose we could appoint a public defender for Mr. Speed and hold a trial tomorrow.
Hold it!
And I would also call myself Ace Attorney, but I would be Ace. Ace is also short for asexual. So I am an LGBTQ asexual lawyer fighting this against horrible racism. Isn't that fucking crazy, dude? I'd be so good. We would fucking win the fuck out of that, dude. Oh my lord, we would do so well. We would do well. I could do it. I could pull it off.
That won't be necessary, Your Honor. The defense
shit.
is ready.
You?
That's right, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar here.
What are you doing over there?
Isn't it obvious? I'm one of Aiden Ross's high-powered Jewish attorneys, and I'm here to defend his innocent friend from these bogus accusations.
Objection!
You're not even Jewish.
Objection!
Well, it just so happens I recently converted, Your Honor. I think the prosecution
You don't know that, racist.
is acting a bit anti-Semitic.
Mr. Act, there will be...
Look, see, he's going with he's doing it. He's doing what I said. He's playing identity politics. He told you that's the best way to operate in this situation. Just play Inpol. Holy fuck.
No anti-Semitism in my courtroom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good. Well, then will you please tell the court what the copyright claims are?
It seemed like that was upsetting to him to say yes.
No problem, Your Honor. Why is Mutahar siding with Speed? Could he have been paid off? I can't worry about that now.
Let's see what you're really made of, Act Attorney.
Oh, you'll see, all right. Our story begins last summer when a barrage of copyright claims hit various YouTube channels. They all had one thing in common. The videos were about or at some point mentioned IShowSpeed. And the claimants were from two companies.
Yeah. I think a lot of them were the fireworks video. A lot of people are taking that down. Because I had that same thing happen to me. It was actually fucking obnoxious. You know? Especially since that shit was inappropriate, man. Like, that's one of those really big ones. I remember I was like, dude, this is like fucked up. I mean, you know, you could have burned your house down for a joke.
Some media affiliate and Cardigan also involved was Aegis DRM.
That sounds like quite a coincidence.
It's no coincidence, Your Honor. This first series of claims didn't draw too much attention or controversy to Speed, as his involvement hadn't yet been established. And who would have thought he'd do something like this?
Who would have thought? Not me.
He's a multi-millionaire at age 18. Homeboy could probably afford to wipe his ass with $100 bills for the rest of his life. You really think...
Yeah, but you know what? You shouldn't. You should get a bidet, because it's healthier. I mean, honestly, I remember I watched that South Park episode, and it was weird, but it kind of made a lot of good points. I mean, you're just wiping paper on your dirty asshole. You should get a bidet if you have a lot of money. Something. I have one. I just haven't installed it yet because I'm lazy. No, I didn't buy it 3 months ago. Shut up.
Someone like that is going to waste their time filing manual claims against people?
Objection!
Do you have any proof that these claims were manually filed by my client?
Well, no, not by him specifically, but...
Then you have no grounds to accuse him.
But I wasn't accusing him directly.
Objection!
Regardless of if these were false claims or not, what you need to do is show irrefutable proof that IShowSpeed is behind Thumb Media. Well, Mr. Act, can you do that?
Help!
I can tell you're a bit rusty at this, but Mr. Act, in case you forgot, in the court of law, evidence is everything.
All right. The claims may not have been filed by Speed, but they were filed by Thumb Media, and there were plenty of victims. Internet Jay, Jabroni, Tipster, Matt Radiant, Internet Anarchist, Omni, Papa Gut. These are just a few.
Ew.
And most of these creators
That
were
guy's
completely
nasty.
blindsided by this.
Nobody thought it was IShowSpeed because he denied it. He did not know what was going on, and I figured that was fairly obvious and easy to believe.
And everyone naturally assumed the same thing. This was yet another example of how broken YouTube's copyright system is, because there's a company out there impersonating iShow.
Well, this shit seems to happen a lot, where there's like another company that will, I don't know, it's so weird. Like they'll claim shit. Like I've had stuff claimed all the time. Wow. Like I've had Aiden Ross shit claimed too, where it's just some random people are like, oh, that's mine now. It's like if you get it up first, you get to claim it. I don't understand it. It's so weird, man.
IShowSpeed and claiming rights to his content when they obviously shouldn't have those rights.
When you get claimed like this, they don't have to provide any information to whether or not they're even a legitimate or a real company. So this created all of this speculation about all these people saying, hey, I'm getting claimed. I don't know if this company is even affiliated with IShowSpeed.
This also happened within a month
Shout out to Jabrangus.
or two of Lord Nazo being revealed as the true culprit behind the 96 false copyright takedowns he filed in Bungie's name. The Lord Nazo case informed everyone just how easy it was to impersonate a company or a person and file claims in their name. Anyway, Speed has done and said some wild shit over the years, but come on, man. Everyone on YouTube knows messing with copyright is like slapping a tiger's nutsack. It's a generally ill-advised thing to do. In Speed's case, this type of copyright abuse is extremely dangerous to him, his reputation, and his community. Because his rabid fanbase loves his content so much, they will share his clips anywhere they can. It's one of the biggest reasons he's been so successful. I mean, shit, I'd be honored to have channels and Twitter accounts dedicated to my awesomeness.
Yes!
Why would you ever copyright claim someone that is sharing your own videos? I mean, they're getting the views, you're not, but it's showing a brand new audience to your content. I mean, if the
Well, I mean, it depends on like the specific context of it, right? Like like if somebody just copies a whole ass like 3-hour video of yours, like yeah, that's obviously wrong. If somebody reacts to your video with some really great commentary, that's different. That's okay. No, but there's like when it comes to clips though, that part's great. You know, that like when somebody takes clips of yours and puts them up somewhere, that's just exposure for you. You know. So
make a bit of money off it, it's a fair
more like
transaction.
Papa
You gain
Yup.
so much more in the long term by having your clips shared around than if you start claiming them and taking them all down.
So his fans promote his work and share it to new audiences. It's a symbiotic relationship. He makes the content and his fans spread that shit like Nick Cannon spreads his seed. But that was all put into jeopardy because of this wave of claims.
Hold it! Such a fascinating tale, Mr. Act. But see, you failed to provide evidence that Speed has any affiliation with Thumb Media.
Oh yeah? Because one person messaged the Thumb Media Instagram account and asked them directly, do you own the copyright of IShowSpeed? Yes, Thumb Media manages on behalf of IShowSpeed.
Take that!
Well, they could be lying, I suppose. But I'm pretty sure that Jabrongli showed us that, like, I'm pretty sure he showed us that there was an affiliation there.
How do you like that evidence?
Objection!
Stop hurting me.
This is nothing more than a random screenshot. It could have easily been Photoshopped.
Objection!
And do you have any proof that it was Photoshopped?
Objection!
Well, the burden of proof would lie onto you. But sure.
You still don't get
Well,
it,
yeah, I
do
guess
you? You provided this evidence. The burden of proof is on you to prove this image is legitimate.
Well, I can't do that. I don't know where this image is from.
Then it can't be submitted as evidence, and therefore
Got
there's
him.
nothing connecting IShowSpeed to these claims.
I agree. Without concrete proof, Mr. Act, your claims are simply conjecture.
Damn it. Well, I think it's time for the man himself to take the stand.
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Why not?
You'll find out if you call him to the stand.
Ask me if I care. Your Honor, I request that we hear testimony from IShowSpeed himself.
Yes, that would most likely clear this matter up quickly. Bailiff, please bring out the witness.
What? You want me to get him? Why do I always have to do the thing?
What the hell is that guy? What is this thing? What is that? Is that C-3PO mixed with a stormtrooper? What the fuck? What is...
Why do I have to do everything?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Witness, please state your name
Is this actually going to be him? It's no way.
and occupation for the court.
Okay. I don't know why I even thought it was going to be him. That's actually not a bad defense.
Would you mind?
What, bitch? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me?
Your Honor, what are you doing?
Don't mind me. I seem to have misplaced my pen. Just carry on with the proceedings as normal.
Shut up, monkey! Shut up! Shut your bitch ass out!
Why is he so loud? Well, I guess did they turn him up? Jesus.
Settle down, Mr. Speed. The prosecution just needs you to answer a few questions, that's all.
I don't give a fuck!
Mr. Speed,
Shut your stupid ass up, nigga! Who was you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd ass up!
If you could stop.
He's making a lot of good points, to be honest with you. Let me be real with you. He's making a lot of good points here right now. I don't think you are a fucking nerd, Actman, okay? And that is the greatest of sins. That is the greatest of sins.
Screeching like a banshee for 2 seconds, we can get your testimony and move on with this trial.
This is how I would respond. Your Honor, it is very clear here that Actman is racist. He is trying to perpetuate the stereotype that black people are loud, which is racist. It is racism. Bro, I would be on point, dude. I would be on point. I would be the #1. I would fucking win the fuck out of this.
I'm completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was completely wrong in that situation right there.
What?
I apologize. That's not me. I can't say anything to justify that situation right there.
Okay. Now, are you and Thumb Media abusing the copyright system or not?
On a lighter note, this whole Thumb Media situation.
Did you hear that, Speed?
Oh, shit.
Can't talk about that.
Oh, what'd you say?
Can't talk about that. Move on.
You said you can't talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right, no worries. No worries.
Hold it!
What? You can't talk about it?
Can't talk about that. Move on.
Hold it!
I really think you should talk about it.
Objection!
My client has the right to plead.
I mean, he does have the right, but I mean, if you're not talking about that, there's only one reason you wouldn't talk about that. Is if like you or I mean, like why? What other reason would you could be like, no, that's not me. I don't know what's going on with that. But
the only way to settle the score on this is if Speed himself tells us
what's
going
up, Tregan Films?
So I ask again, are you behind Thumb Media?
A company called Thumb Media is copyright striking all of them. Chat, how do I stop this from happening? Like, cause it's not happening to me. Like, chat, like, how do I stop this from happening? Hold it!
So you're saying you have no idea?
For real, the audio's how loud as hell, bro.
Who's behind these false claims?
It's me.
No, bro. Hell no. What the fuck?
I'm doing it.
That's not even me, bro. And I hate the fact people think that shit, dog. Bro, I'm not a scammer, dog. I love y'all, bro. And I would never in my life scam y'all, bro. Literally. I promise y'all, a day in my life, I'll never scam you.
I didn't call you a scammer, but since you're being so defensive, why not just contact someone at YouTube to let them know what's going on?
Bro, chat, I can't just contact. Chat, y'all would think I can, like, just contact YouTube, but I can't just contact YouTube, bro.
Oh, shit.
Like, that, it's crazy, bro. Objection!
You know what's really crazy? How bad of a liar you are.
Oh. Bro, I'm not a freaking scammer, bro. Can I stop? No, I'm not. I'm not about to deal with this shit right now.
Oh yeah, sure. You've got no contacts with YouTube, but you can sure play a fucking soccer game for them.
Take that!
Look at his shirt. It says YouTube Shorts. You really expect us to believe that you have no?
That's really weird that they misspelled the word shirts. Wow, Jesus Christ.
No contact with a company that is fucking sponsoring you? Objection!
Shut up! Fuck you! I can't fucking stand shitty fucking females like that. That is not me no more. That is not me. You know, hopefully I can, you know, really, you know, see like the genuine in me.
You're a scammer.
Die! Die! Just fucking die!
Order in my court.
I think it's time you told us the truth, Mr. Speed, because I have proof that not only do you have contact with YouTube, but are also affiliated with the media.
Mr. Act, if what you say is true, this evidence would be very damning.
Hold it!
Give me a break. You've got nothing, Act.
Objection!
I've got everything and the kitchen sink.
How come the Actman's the only one that doesn't just use like a face? That's weird to me.
Feast your eyes on this.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails, about the Cardigan and the Thumb Media affiliate. That is me. Just wanted to let y'all know, everybody know that. So, would y'all guys please stop thinking? Love you.
Well, it is him. There you go. That was the video. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's right. After denying it twice and having his fans constantly pestering him, Speed finally told the truth. And it was a sad day for his fans.
Wow.
This is where it gets interesting, because a couple of days ago...
This really was where I just, like, lost all... I just stopped caring about Speed, bro. You know? Like, that was like, wow, this guy is... He's just not a genuine person. You know, I know it sounds so cringe, but I'm like, this is just... He's just like a little picklehead. You know? Just a little stinky boy. A little silly goose, you know?
Ago, Speed uploads a YouTube short on his smallest, least active YouTube channel, and he basically admits that he was actually behind this corrupt and horrible behavior the entire time.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails, about the Cardigan and the Thumb Media affiliate. That is me. That is me. That is me. I wanted to let y'all know.
Why is our healer top?
Y'all guys, please stop. Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Betrayed.
And what I love is the phrasing of it. You know, YouTube asked me to get you guys to stop spamming about Thumb Media, about Cardigan, about my own companies that I'm using to abuse the copyright system.
It's been him the entire time. So the whole time people were saying, this company is fake, they don't represent Speed. Speed would never do that. It's him.
This is a betrayal most foul.
It turns out that IShowSpeed is actually the one.
Why are you such a stinky boy, man? You know, a little stinky head, a little poopy boy, you know? Sad stuff, bro.
Behind all the copyright claims, and he is behind Thumb Media.
That's Jalen!
IShowSpeed, your fans are being violated right now by companies, but guess what? It's you! It's literally f***ing him!
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
All along, Speed was actually copyright claiming all of the content to do with him, or at least gave the green light for Thumb Media to do it.
This guy, in the amount of
yeah, they had him represent him. Hey, it's that guy in my chat, Brion. Am I saying Bree1? How do I say that? He's in my chat. He said, no way he finally posted this, bro. He did. He did. There you go.
Deception that he's been doing is just absolutely insane, and he's been messing with other creators. He has promoted a scam cryptocurrency. He has censored many people on the platform.
I mean, he's literally said he's just been racist to Asian people. He made that joke about, you know, assaulting that woman. Pretty poor taste. He also just goes on TikTok and just comments under videos that fat people are whales. And listen, what's so funny is I remember I made a TikTok about that because there was this woman doing a trend, and Speed just like, we just posted a bunch of whale emojis, and I'm like, bro, if you're gonna make fun of fat people, just be funny. That was my criticism. Like, it's not like it's not like, oh, whale emoji, haha. It's not funny. Like, you're not, you know. And people are like, wow, you're just upset because you're fat. I'm like, no, because it's not funny. Be funny. Say something funny. Make a funny time. Be a funny guy. Make a funny rhyme. Be silly. You know what I mean? Be something. Heal me, maybe. Fucking asshole, right?
If he doesn't like what they're talking about when it pertains to him and his situation,
he's not sorry. He doesn't care. He just wants you to shut up about it. Stop spamming in my chat about me claiming hundreds of people's videos. Why would you guys bring it up? Shut up and get back to the fucking content.
YouTube asked y'all to stop telling me I done broke the law.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
The fucking audio's all over the place.
Stop talking about it.
But y'all guys, please stop. Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Fuck you. Stop talking about it. Love you, by the way. Go fuck yourself.
I like the casual nature of it. So just, guys, please stop. Shut up.
Be coming out as a copyright abuser shocked everybody.
So we're gonna lose because this guy's just gonna end the game right here.
Man. Now, to be fair, some of the claims were just straight rips of his content with no changes or editing. And
yeah, that one deserves to be taken down if it's just a straight rip, of course.
YouTubers and streamers are completely justified in taking down or claiming re-uploads like that. Some choose to do it, others don't, but it's perfectly legal to do. The thing is, IShowSpeed is the last person who should be worrying about this because of how instrumental these viral clips have been to his growth. Now,
well, that's the thing, is that like some of them were like longer form videos. My understanding, I could be a little rusty, but that's completely different. He was pulling down everything, bro. Even if you criticize him, it's fucking wild, dude. You know, I guess I could see why he would want to pull down that the fireworks one, because that was pretty inappropriate. But
there's something really important
Get out of here,
about
pussy.
this video. Something not many people have pointed out. And when the time is right later in this video, I'll play my trump card. So yes,
oh, Donald Trump?
By his own admission, is partnered with Thumb Media affiliate, and Thumb Media was behind these fraudulent claims.
Whatever.
Therefore, IShowSpeed bears full responsibility for each and every one.
Very well then, I shall announce my verdict. This court finds IShowSpeed. Objection!
I will concede that my client is affiliated with Thumb Media. However, he had nothing to do with these false claims.
Objection!
How can you say that? He just admitted it himself.
Objection!
Wait, what is that?
My client's far too busy to get wrapped up in all this copyright business. It's obvious that Thumb Media simply misrepresented him.
Objection!
It's obvious that...
I mean, that's just impossible, right? Because he was pretty complicit in everything going on. He even said, guys, stop being a silly goose. You know?
Mr. Speed partnered with them of his own volition.
Objection!
I object to that statement.
Object to what exactly? Are you suggesting Mr. Speed was forced into this agreement? That Thumb Media held a contract in his face and a taser to his nutsack?
Well,
Think about it this way. Would Thumb Media have made any of these false claims if Speed didn't partner with them?
Well, no. Why would they? If they were never given the right to claim videos by Mr. Speed, then none of these claims would have been filed. That's an excellent point, Mr. Act.
This is the old hired assassin defense.
I don't know if a judge would have said that though. I think the judge just kind of sits there and listens to the information. Although I guess I don't really watch a lot of judges too often, so could be wrong.
I didn't pull the trigger, Your Honor. It was the assassin I hired to do it. Pardon me. Innocent man coming through. So he is 100% responsible for all of the garbage I'm about to show you. Strap yourselves in, boys and girls. It's about to get ugly.
Ooh.
I don't
It's
think
about to
anybody
get Papa
truly
Gut.
understands the extent of the copyright abuse that's been perpetuated by Cardigan, Thumb Media, Aiden Ross, and IShowSpeed. I mean, just look at how many fucking claims there are.
Shit.
Here's one. And here's another. Yeah, look at this one, sick son of a bitch.
Here's a news YouTuber named Omni saying, I'm getting copyright claimed for the speed clip in my latest video. Disputed it and got rejected in 10 minutes by Thumb Media affiliate, who I don't even think
that makes
exists.
sense.
Puts my channel at risk of getting a strike.
Oh, that's real nice.
These fuckheads claimed my video and rejected my appeal, and it's not a valid claim whatsoever. They even claimed parts of my original video. They didn't even copyright it correctly. What's that? Someone's filing false copyright claims without filling out the forms properly? Or providing accurate timestamps?
They claimed my whole video when it wasn't even a re-upload of IShowSpeed's content. It was a video essentially covered under fair use. Most of the video was my video, and maybe like 5% of it was IShowSpeed's content. And with them claiming the whole video like they did, even though it isn't theirs, it only gives me the option to appeal it. And I can't like trim out the segments or anything because it's the whole video that they claim.
As I mentioned to y'all before, they claimed 13 minutes of my 13-minute video. They claimed my entire video, which isn't just like oh, I own this IShowSpeed clip, you can't use this. No, it's the whole video. Oh, and by the way, they're manually claiming. This isn't like an auto-detected claim where you have a music song or a video clip that's recognized by copyright ID. That's 90% of YouTube copyrights. No, the company's manually claiming videos. They're picking literal timestamps and they're just running it.
Even companies like Deserto weren't immune. And 4 of
Yeah, I mean, I know that in my thing, when you look, like if somebody does even a reaction, like it doesn't come up in your copyright claim unless they use like a significant portion of the video, or excuse me, unless the video is just like a significant portion of it, right? So like if 90% of the video is just your video, then that would be a qualifier for that, right? But if you react to my shit and like you know, it's only like 50% of the video is my video or original video, and then the other 50% is them talking, it doesn't even come up. You have to manually go and look for that. It's fucking crazy.
Their videos got claimed.
You ready for another one?
Even our boy Misty
I'm ready for
got
cum.
caught up in the crossfire. Hasn't that poor feller suffered enough? Now you might be wondering, Ackman, why not just dispute the claims? There's plenty of reasons, but number one, the claimant is...
Well, it's like not even worth it, bro, because you dispute the claims and they get all your fucking private information because you have to fill out a whole form. It's obnoxious. And then if you end up losing, I believe something along the lines of like you end up getting like a strike on your channel. You know, so it's like not even worth it for a one-off fucking video. It's just fucking annoying as shit. That's why I didn't fight it.
the one who decides if the claim is still valid, not YouTube.
So what happens is that Thumb Media just takes my dispute, basically just tells me to screw off, and then immediately rejects it, right?
Number two, because you might end up getting a strike on your channel should the dispute fail,
Yeah.
like Internet Anarchist did. He tried disputing it, and it
Damn.
backfired, which is why you'll see some channels that get claimed not even bother to dispute it.
That's sussy.
They just take the fucking hit, which is so unfair.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. It's not fucking worth it, you know?
Thumb Media affiliate has decided that their copyright claim is still valid. Great system. So, based on absolutely
lose.
nothing,
No!
the claimant can just decide that their claim is still valid. I wish I could decide that my counterclaim was valid. Why can't I decide that?
Now, for clarity, a claim takes the money and leaves the video up. A strike takes the video down. But there's a third option,
What's that?
which is quite rare to see, and that's blocking the video in certain countries or worldwide. The case of
Is that what they're doing?
Brion is especially interesting because his video was one of, if not the only one, that got blocked worldwide. At one point, either IShowSpeed or someone close.
Oh, damn. Oh, they really fucking hit you hard, brother. Damn.
To him use the Content ID system to censor one of my videos, and they blocked it worldwide on a video I made talking about the crypto scam he did. That's bizarre. The Content ID system doesn't normally...
Well, in his defense, you were talking about a bad thing he did. What did you expect to happen, idiot? I'm just kidding.
It blocked videos. It just claims them and takes the revenue. So was this done intentionally?
He basically will block the videos worldwide. He'll go and claim videos that are exposing him and bad things that he has done, like the crypto scam that he was promoting around a few months ago. And he will go and block those videos worldwide so that nobody can see the videos. Just blatantly censoring people and suppressing them because they called him out for something that he did that was bad.
Hey, Aiden, I got a great idea. Let's use this new scam to silence people talking about our old crypto scam. That's a great idea, Speed, and nobody will ever know we're the ones behind it. Yeah, not unless we tell them, which we will because we're fucking idiots.
That is me.
Like, this guy's an actual dick sucker, bro, so he deserves to get copyrighted. He's a dick sucker. He deserves it, Jay. He knows what he's doing.
Damn, he's a dick sucker? Is that what he's called?
He's using my own content to make me look like a bad guy. What a crime.
Brion also said to me in a DM, I recently had pretty much all the claims dropped by Thumb Media after disputing the fuck out of them. I had lost some revenue made from the videos because these claims were on the videos for months. So, even though the claims were released, he still ended up having money taken from him on at least 3 different videos.
That's
This is
wild.
like telling your boss, hey, I didn't get my paycheck for the last 2 weeks. And he's like, oh, okay, sorry. And then he just walks away. What? Pay the man. This happened to another YouTuber, a Cheeto, who lost at least $100 on one of his videos.
Damn, $100. That's a lot. I'm being serious, all right? Give me $100. I could use $100.
I could use the Cheeto right now to wash the taste of copyright abuse out of my mouth.
Now, full transparency.
I like the sweet spicy sweet chili Doritos. It's my favorite.
Aiden Ross copyright claimed my video and took $111 from me, which isn't that much. I mean,
is that what this means? I don't think that's what this means, by the way. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not what this means.
I'll live, but it's bull.
I think okay, so really quick, and I could be wrong, you know, you slap my balls with a fucking hot iron, but so this says estimated revenue, and then this is like the cutoff here. I don't think he lost 100.
I could use the Cheeto right now to wash the taste of copyright abuse out of my mouth.
Now, full transparency, Aiden Ross copyright claimed my video and took $111 from me, which...
I mean, maybe I'm just wrong, but I read this as that a Cheeto got $111, and then it was copyright written, so everything above this line was taken, which is potentially more than $111. That's how I'm interpreting it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works, because you keep the money that you make before it gets the manual claim gets put in on something.
Which isn't that much. I mean, I'll live, but it's bullshit because it's only one clip of his stream in my entire video. And on top of that, the clip that I played from him, I edited pretty thoroughly. So it's not even his content at that point. I've edited it. It's original. It's commentary. It's not his, dude. It's not his for. You can't take my money like that.
You know, I appreciate that Dumb Media is releasing many of the claims and trying to make things right. But guess what, cowboy? It doesn't mean a whole lot when you...
What kind of a name is fucking Thumb Media? Like, what a dickhead, you know? What the fuck is that?
Only do this after it blows up in your face. If you didn't fuck up at all, you wouldn't have to fix anything. It didn't matter how big of a channel you were. These claims were hitting everyone indiscriminately. You guys know Scarce, right?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
He made a video with a segment covering...
I have no idea who that is.
IShowSpeed about 6 months ago. And 3 months ago, Scarce was covering the copyright story. And that's when something really, really funny happened.
And that's right. Why was Speed potentially claiming a bunch of YouTubers' videos? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Clearly, this guy is very successful. He makes a ton of money, but for some reason, other YouTubers' videos were getting claimed by him. Okay, so while I was editing this video, we just received a copyright claim from Thumb Media affiliate on...
He didn't even post it. He's still editing it.
One of our recent videos. I'm not joking. This is a huge coincidence.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
We just received a copyright claim from what it seems to be one of the things that we're talking about in this story.
That's what you call ironic.
Not even Shakespeare could write a more tragic irony. Scarce became an unwilling participant and victim in the story he was covering. You can't even talk about IShowSpeed in an editorial sense?
What are you doing? Making a mistake. Making a mistake? What is going on in your mind?
Shit, man. You can't even discuss what this motherfucker had for breakfast without getting hit with a copyright claim. I mean, even Scarce is at a complete loss of words by the utter chicanery that is on full display.
So I'm wondering if this is actually Speed? What is going on here?
By the way, all the claims I'm talking about and showing you have nothing to do with Aiden Ross. This is just about the IShowSpeed half of things. That's why I'm making 2 videos.
Is there going to be another video that's about Aiden Ross? Do Aiden Ross fans even care anymore? Like, because we've known about this. I wonder what, like, the fans think. You know, since the primary Aiden Ross is just like a fucking... They just like it when he's acts racist and anti-Semitic and shit. But for Speed, like, I wonder what, like, happens. Do people really care? Or does he just lose credibility within, like, the online community?
Because boy, oh boy, we got a long way to go.
We got a long way to go. We do. We got a long way to go.
We do. There's a couple cases that stood out to me because they're super fucked up. And one of them is with a channel called Just Maddie X. She made this video, clips that made IShowSpeed famous. It's a reaction video spliced with some commentary, definitely fair use. Maddie has 32,000 subscribers.
Hey, listen. Just reaction video, baby.
Posting a video that gets over 400,000 views is a huge deal. Any creators watching this that have hit that milestone for the first time, you know how awesome that feels. In fact, this is Maddie's most popular video, and she ends it by saying,
"We definitely have to watch more IShowSpeed. Like, I actually have just fallen in love with
him. Yeah, for sure. Especially since he's reacting to small clips. Like, most of, like, Speed, for the most part, Speed's like a streamer first, right? I mean, there's streamer first and then there's video first people. Like, I personally, like, I stream to make videos, but I would consider myself like a video person because that's where, like, my bread and butter is. That's where the money is that I make and everything. And so, like, for him, though, it's just really about trying to get you to tune into the stream, you know, more than anything else. Oh, fuck. And so, like, why? Like, these are small clips. This isn't, like, his entire content that's just getting reacted to. It's fucking, like, why would you want to censor people from looking at that?
It's funny as fuck.
We need to watch more Speed. He's funny as fuck. I've fallen in love with him. That is the final message.
Whoa.
So you know what Speed did to this newly acquired fan?
Guess what's next? Seriously, I want you to just take a guess what comes after this.
Killed her. He killed her. That's all I can think.
He claimed the video.
It was close. Starts with the C, and kill starts with a K, and those have a similar sound.
And then he said this. Here you go, Maddie.
I have to start
this
farming.
Is for all your hard work on the latest video. Here's your $7, courtesy of iShow No Remorse for illegally copyright claiming videos. She got paid $7 for a video with 475,000 views.
Was it even monetizable? Like, that's the real question, you know?
Scamming the people that support me doesn't make sense. That's biting the hand that feeds you.
Excuse
That's true, it is.
Excuse me! That's right. Go buy yourself a fucking latte and get out of my sight. I actually have a video with around that many views. And you know what I made from it? $700.
How do I do that?
That's what Maddie should have made.
Make better content? That's not an option. How do I do that?
And you all thought Quantum was a dick for having 67K subs and picking on a channel with 3,000? Try this ratio on for size. 16.5 million versus 32,000. What a dick. But wait, it gets worse. I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video. Turns out Maddie filed a dispute that got rejected. She was scared by the potential of getting a strike, so she didn't appeal it or pursue it further.
Yeah,
Enter
makes
internet
sense.
anarchist who blows the lid on this story with Aiden Ross and Thumb Media and makes it go viral. After seeing the heat beat
So where's like the class action lawsuit? You know what I mean? I'm just being like, honestly, where's that? I mean, why not?
put on Speed, Ross, and Thumb Media, Maddie decided this was the perfect time to submit another dispute. And would you look at that? The claim was reversed. I wonder why it wasn't reversed the first time.
No, don't kill me.
It's almost like generating huge amounts of controversy spurred Thumb Media into reversing their illegal copyright claims. Funny how that always works that way, huh?
But wait, there's more.
Because even though the claims were released, Thumb Media still took the revenue from her. Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? Well, they're not going to give it back unless they're like compelled to do so in a court order. How fucked is that? That's crazy, man. So they didn't give her money either. So she's just shit out of luck. So she just loses like the fucking revenue, even though it's false. That's fucking incredible.
We admit we fucked up, and this was a false claim, and we fucked up on the first dispute you submitted, but we're still keeping your money, though, so thanks for that, asshole. Hey, Speed, I just stole another $700 for you. Yeah. W in the chat, bro.
Put a W in the chat. We stole $8,000 from him. W, yes.
W in the chat. W in the chat. But wait. It gets worse. This is why I'm focusing so much on this case in particular. In a DM to me, Maddie said, yeah, my IShowSpeed videos were just reaction videos, and people are requesting more. Maddie wants to make more videos about you and how awesome she thinks you are. It's what some of her fans are asking for. Likely many of the new viewers she got want to see more of this type of content. But she can't make that type of content anymore because you're a piece of shit that stole $700 from her and invoked the fear of copyright strikes in her heart. So, way to go, dickhead.
Y'all don't know what I do for y'all, bro. I do so much stuff for y'all, bro. I'm not a scammer, bro. A day in my life, I would never scam you guys.
Hey, listen, he's just getting back at the white women, you know? Because there's nothing worse than white women. That's all. I mean, let's be honest, okay? They're like, oh, we weren't. You were, okay? He's just getting his reparations, baby. Did I hear about the scammer that stole $23 million using this YouTube content ID system? No, what is that? What the fuck is that? That's fucking crazy. How do you do that? How does one get into that business? Asking for a friend? What?
Yeah, bro. A day of my life. I care about you guys so freaking much, bro.
So that was a fucking lie.
You see, the more insidious side of false claiming videos like this is it can actually throttle the growth of a channel. You could compare this to what happened to Totally Not Mark, except, you know, this is on a much smaller scale, where he got hundreds of his anime videos claimed in an instant. Like, what the fuck was he supposed to do? Just stop making the videos people subscribe to him for? It's not the one claim that's always the biggest threat. It's how many claims are going to come after that? What's going to happen to my channel if I keep making this type of content?
Sure.
Should I even bother disputing it? Will I get a strike? Will I get 3 strikes?
No, it's not worth it at all, bro. Like, what happens if you, especially with a name like fucking Thumb Media, when I first saw that, I was like, this is just some fucking asshole that somehow got control of the copyright for IShowSpeed. And if I give him, you have to give them your full name and like fucking address if you want to contest this shit. So why the fuck would I do that, you know? This is fucking insane.
Are all my videos and my hard work and my channel going to be deleted? But if you were a greedy scumfuck bastard, you wouldn't think about these sorts of things, would you? You wouldn't care about the well-being of others.
I love y'all, bro, and I would never in my life scam y'all, bro.
This motherfucker's guilty. Oh, he's lying. Look at him trying to cover his tracks.
Out of all the creators that have made content featuring Speed, none are less deserving of being hit with these false claims than Matt Radian. To me, Matt described himself as one of the most transformative creators that use Speed's content. His videos are highly edited.
Hey, I'm part of the LGBTQ community, bro. I love it. Well, I'm not part. I'm an ally. You know, transformative, good stuff.
Very entertaining, and he uses clips of Speed to troll in Zoom calls. It's no different than using a soundboard.
Oh, that's it. He just uses clips of Speed to go go into a Zoom call? There's no fucking way, dude, that this guy claimed this
prank
shit.
call or those old ventrilo harassment videos. So you'd have to be a real douchebag to go on YouTube copyright claiming prank videos.
I'm not going in on that.
IShowSpeed is a real douchebag. So Matt woke up one day to find a video had been hit with a claim. It wasn't just a clip from the video. No, they claimed the entire thing, which of course makes no sense because Matt himself is in the video. He submitted a dispute detailing his argument for fair use using the maximum character limit allowed by YouTube. The claim was withdrawn.
Max used the maximum? How funny, Bubba Gut. How funny. Funny words.
Overnight,
Silly
and Matt went
goose.
to bed that night happy that all was settled. He awoke the next morning to find Christmas had come early and he was apparently on Santa's naughty list because there were 3 new copyright claims filed on his other IShowSpeed video.
What the fuck?
In his tweet longer, Matt says, "It is evident that the people who claimed my video the first time acknowledged my argument and came back to claim the other 3 videos with just barely, slightly better grounds to actually try to claim content. That's right, Thumb Media came up to Matt, they shot him once, started to leave, then saw he was limping away. They turned around and then fired 3 more shots.
Damn it, he didn't
What
die?
the fuck? One claim was made because of a 12-second clip, another 8 seconds. 8 seconds of a 16-minute video. All the revenue goes to Speed. But it gets worse because Matt...
Well, clearly he needs the money being a young millionaire himself. I mean, what else? Of course he needs the money.
Idiot had 4 of his most popular videos claimed by Thumb Media. Videos that totaled over 6.8 million views. Matt's
Jesus.
channel has 32 million total views.
That's
what
crazy.
This means is IShowSpeed was using Thumb Media affiliate to potentially try and steal up to 20% of all the revenue this guy's channel has made.
Buy the hand that feeds you.
It's Speed though, so like he can have the money. At least it's not a scam company. Speed's gonna get my money. That's not a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Fuck that. That's a
because
huge
money
deal.
Isn't his. You hear how defeated Matt is at this point? He just wants his channel to survive.
While I am going to let them have some of my money and I fight these claims, it's going to have to go 1 week at a time, and I'm probably not gonna upload for a few weeks because why would I want to post a video that could potentially get 1 million views, knowing that I might
didn't wanna go there.
face 2 channel strikes that are gonna prevent me from posting for 90 days, affecting the upload, or just affecting my channel's algorithm.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, man, that shit's fucking scary when you think your entire fucking channel's gonna be fucked. I mean, it really scares you. You know, you don't want to lose that.
It gets worse because IShowSpeed isn't just stealing other creators' money and putting their channels in jeopardy. He's also stealing their time. Time it takes to write an incredibly detailed 8-page document to send to YouTube staff on Twitter in the chance that it gets their attention.
I made an
Yeah, because YouTube does a really good job at not answering people unless it's through Twitter. If you have an issue, they don't respond to you unless it's on Twitter. Because that's professionalism, is to make you use a different platform. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't listen to anything on their on their actual website. Those people they're just fucking idiots. I remember I messaged them one time and I was like, "Hey guys, I've had this was somewhat recently. I was like, "Hey, I've had these 2 videos. They've been under review for monetization for 11 days. What's up with that?" You know? That was the whole that was it. That's what I said. And they're just like, "Oh, it looks like they're still in review." I was like, "Yeah, but the big issue is like other videos had already been finished reviewing. So what's up with that?" "Oh, it looks like it's still in review." It's like, "Okay, bro, come on, cancel the fucking thing." "Oh, you fucking ballsack piss wagon." I didn't mean I wanted to cancel it. It's just like, why are I've had 5 other videos get finished with their monetization already reviewed. How come these 2 are taking 11 days? "Oh, well, they don't have an answer for you. They're fucking idiots. They don't even answer. They're just like, it's still under review." Okay. I've explained are you a robot? I don't get it.
Page documents supporting my case and just providing evidence of every single case of people that these guys have messed with, Cardigan Media, Thumb Media, and I guess IShowSpeed, considering he actually is working with them. As I said, the reason why I haven't dropped in the last 40 days, I had to spend the last 2 weeks looking up all my rights, all the different routes and pathways I could do to go through this situation without losing my channel, which still is up in the cards right now.
These claims interrupted Matt's ability to do his fucking job on YouTube. Speed is stealing time that these creators should be using to live their life and make new content. Not to mention the utter mindfuck of stress, anxiety, and panic getting hit with so many claims in a single day can cause a person. Speed did all this to a person and a channel he didn't even know because he wanted a little more. And he had to weaponize.
What happened to the lawyer part? What happened to that? I missed. That was fun. Now I'm upset. This is upsetting. This part's upsetting. I wanted to go back to the fun where, the fun stuff. You know what I mean?
Nice copyright claims to steal money from the little guys and didn't give a fuck about how it would affect them. And the most tragic part about it, Matt went through all this thinking it was a company impersonating Speed.
This was a big deal last summer because nobody believed that IShowSpeed had anything to do with these claims that were being mass spammed on his videos. And at the time, I didn't either. I mean, surely the kid who has blown up the most organically, probably in the history of the internet, surely that kid wouldn't be claiming all of the videos of the people who use his memes, content for fair use commentary, the people who report news on him, the TikTokers, the plug.
I think that the Heartbreak Kid blew up a little faster, you know, HBK, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Channels, his own fans. Nah, surely that would not be him. Nobody thought it was IShowSpeed because he denied it. He denied knowing what was going on, and I figured that was fairly obvious and easy to believe.
There's no way we didn't kill this kid.
Believed that Speed was behind this. Talk about the ultimate betrayal, man. When IShowSpeed learns of this, he will take your head.
When he learns. Fool. He ordered me to do it.
Oh, what's happening right now? I'm backing out of here.
But there's still one thing that remains a mystery. Remember when I said there's something really important about this video? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play my trump card, a final piece of Exodia. When Speed admitted he was behind the claims, it came as a surprise, but there was something even more perplexing. Why would he admit it?
The thing is, what I don't really understand is what...
That's actually a good question. It seemed kind of weird. Why admit it? I never even thought about that. He could have just kept saying it wasn't me. He could have just kept quiet. Maybe it was like an ego thing. Maybe he just wanted people to shut the fuck up. And so he's like, it's me, just shut up, you know?
Why Speed self-reported and so quickly as well.
So it's really hard to tell why exactly Speed posted that video. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
I'll tell you why. He admitted it
because he stinks.
Because he was told to.
By who?
YouTube.
Take that! What?
See, Matt Rady and many others made enough noise to get YouTube's attention, and YouTube did something quite surprising. They acted.
I don't believe it.
They looked into.
I mean, if they, how do we know that's true? It would make sense to me because YouTube's tired of the falsehood of it going on. I could see it, but I'm surprised. How do you prove that? What are they?
Who was behind the false claims? And that's when they realized it was Thumb Media and that Speed had never disclosed his affiliation with them. So to everyone else, it appeared like there was an imposter among us.
Oh, that's the Among Us meme.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails.
No, Speed. YouTube asked you to disclose your affiliation with Thumb Media because not doing so is fucking illegal.
Stop! You violated the law.
This is the most damaging part of
everything. I'm the only one.
Because when he finally addresses it, he avoids all accountability, any responsibility. You hear how he phrases things?
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails.
YouTube asked you guys to stop spamming, to stop asking. This is
guys, why would you do that? Why would you be so upset and spam YouTube?
Your fault. YouTube wants you to stop talking about this. Love you. Fuck you. Give me your money. Shut your goddamn mouth. Love you, by the way. Fuck y'all. He never.
Is this some kind of like is this Bloody Tears, but like a remix version? That song?
Apologizes. He doesn't say he wanted to fix this or that anything needed to be fixed. These are not the words of someone who is sorry or
I don't play enough Castlevania.
Remorseful in any capacity. He begrudgingly had to make this video. IShowSpeed is a guy that has no.
How do we know YouTube made him do it? I mean, it makes sense, but I'm just wondering. Play the video.
Stealing money from his audience and from people that talk about him and lying about it through his fucking teeth.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Speed knew from the very beginning what he was doing was fucked up. That's why he lied about it.
Chat, how do I stop this from happening? Like,
liar! And later, it's why he said he couldn't talk about it at all.
Can't talk about that, move on.
It's why he had
Damn, can't talk about that, move on. What a silly little goose, bro. What a silly little goose.
Doing anything wrong. He was hoping you all would just forget about this and brush it aside like all his past controversies. Ain't happening, dipshit. Not while the act attorney still lives and breathes. It's why this video is as short as possible and posted on his smallest YouTube channel, because it's strategically the best way he could fulfill his obligation to YouTube while minimizing the amount of damage and flack he would get for it. Mr. Krabs would be embarrassed by how greedy you are. I respect people that eat their own.
I don't know, man. I think that Mr. Krabs would be like impressed, you know?
More than I respect you.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why would you not respect people who eat shit?
Embarrassed by how greedy you are. I respect.
What's wrong with that?
Eat their own shit more than I respect you. And
rabbits eat their own shit. They pick through the vegetables. Corn does not break down in your body unless you pierce the skin. Why would I waste money? You just take the corn out and you just wash it. You don't even have to wash it. What's wrong with eating shit? Huh? I don't get it.
I feel like two people watching this that go, thanks for having my back, Act Man. You got it, Poop Eater 27.
Nice.
The only thing that has bothered Speed about this whole situation is that people keep talking about it. So that's what I say we keep doing.
I am sick of people spamming fucking scamming in my chat. Can you guys please stop spamming scammer in my chat? I'm literally not a scammer, bro. I never scam nobody, bro. No, bro, because they think I'm a fucking scammer. I'm not a fucking scammer. I never scam nobody. Like, it's kind of pissing me off, bro. All these dumbass people keep making these videos about scam. I never scam nobody. They don't know the truth, bro, and that's pissing me off. I'm like, I didn't scam nobody, bro. I never, literally. Just know that, bro. I didn't scam nobody.
Well, that's the thing is a lot of times he probably doesn't think what he did was scamming. I mean, it was, you know, I guess technically, right? It was really bad. Actually, rabbits have two kind of poop. One they eat and one for the... No, they don't have... No, rabbits have two kinds of poop. That's why... What? That's real. Rabbits have two types of poop. Fecal pellets and cesiotropes. That's ridiculous. How do I tell which ones of my poop is the real poop and which ones is the nutrient-based poop? I don't even know.
That's all I gotta say, bro. I mean, bro, stop spamming. I'm not a scammer, bro. Why do they keep spamming? Bro, I'm not a scammer, dog. Bro, I'm not a freaking scammer, bro.
Don't ever let him forget this. Don't ever let him forget what he is. A copyright abusing...
A silly goose!
...on the face of YouTube. Don't ever let him forget. He stole $700 from a channel with 30...
Yeah, I think what he did was shitty. I just don't think it makes him like a horrible person. It's like it's a shitty thing. He should give money back. Bro, get out of my lane. This is my lane, pussy. He should definitely like make things right, you know? And give people the money back that he spent on it. But I don't think that he's like a horrible person. It would just be nice for him to be like, yeah, guys, you know, we messed up in this capacity. I'm gonna give back. Because how much money is it really gonna be for him to give it back? You know, probably not that much. Just make good with it. You know, so but probably won't see that.
Is there a way Speed can even make this right at this point? Well, the right thing to do would be to reach out to all the people he submitted false claims against, apologize, beg for their forgiveness, and pay them triple what he stole from them.
Oh, that's probably not what needs to happen there. I don't know about triple. I would just say like reach out to them. Be like, hey, listen, blah, 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 and here's the revenue back. You know, maybe even give a little more, but I think that just giving the revenue back and acknowledging that they like a bad thing sounds good.
Hold it! I was afraid this would happen. I wasn't supposed to
reveal
internal secrets of our business, but the act attorney has left me no choice.
Oh, come on. What is this going to be, another updated autopsy report?
Your Honor, last summer we unfortunately had 2 rogue employees that went on a copyright claiming spree without any express permission. And after learning of it, we promptly fired them. So you see, Thumb Media and Aegis did all they...
Is this real? Where does this come from?
...could to prevent more false claims.
Objection!
What a bunch of malarkey.
Objection! No false claims were made, and automatic claims can't detect fair use videos. You've got no case, Mr. Act. When creators follow the correct process provided by YouTube, then these claims will be released if the videos are fair use.
Objection!
But that's not what happened, is it?
Mr. Act, if the content creators are so sure their video is fair use, they could have submitted a dispute like everyone else.
Answer me this, Mutahar. If the false claims got reversed and this truly has nothing to do with stealing other creators' revenue, then can you explain why Thumb Media has yet to repay creators like Matt Radiant and Just Matty X?
Well, it's because Thumb Media doesn't owe them anything.
Reparations, baby. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't file the dispute in the proper time, and therefore, Thumb Media retains the revenue. The fault lies solely on the creators who had their videos claimed, and not Thumb Media or IShowSpeed.
Why would any of these creators risk getting a strike or their videos blocked worldwide? The facts are incontrovertible. Thumb Media was deliberately stealing money from them on behalf of IShowSpeed.
It's not possible. No!
That's enough. I see no reason to further prolong this trial. The defense has failed to give the court sufficient reason to doubt the prosecution's claims. On the charge of copyright abuse on YouTube, the court finds the defendant IShowSpeed.
Damn, another innocent black man going to jail, bro. This is fucked up. It's fucked up.
Now, I want to take this next section to talk about Content ID and if it's ethical for other creators to utilize it. What is the Content ID tool? Basically, a company puts their copyrighted material into a database. For example, every single Eminem song is going to be in this database.
Oh,
it's
cool.
like APHIS, the system they use to track criminals' fingerprints. Almost every time these automatic claims are made, creators are alerted to this before they post the video. So they have a chance to identify the problem, change it, cut it out, do whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like that system, to be honest with you. Like, there's times where, like, maybe I'll look at something on my stream or, like, and I'll actually have music in it. And so I like the ability to be like, okay, I can censor the music or cut it out. What's really annoying, though, is that sometimes they don't have it in the system, so you have to release the video to find out. And it's annoying, because it happened the other day to, like, one of, like, a reaction video that I did to, like, some video. It had, like, a song in it. And I wanted to edit the song out, but, like, I saw that it got pulled on the stream. I was like, okay, I want to edit the song out, but I don't know how to fucking do it. I don't know how to do it. So I wanted to, I had to use, so I had to release it, and I had to have YouTube's internal system do the whole thing where it, like, oh, censor just the music, and okay, cool. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So I wish I didn't have to release it first.
The problem with Thumb Media and IShowSpeed is that there is no grandfather system, right? If you made a video about Speed or Aiden Ross in the past, and then 5 months later they decide to upload those clips you used into the Content ID database, you're screwed. Content ID is a necessity for YouTube because they need to placate major companies into allowing all of us to get away with all the bullshit we do here. Remember what happened to Napster? We obviously don't want YouTube to face another billion-dollar lawsuit, because if YouTube fails, then we all have to go back to the shitty jobs we left in order to pursue.
That is true. I don't want to have to get a real job. This is incredible. I'm sitting here playing a dead game. Here's the storm. Leave me alone. Stop. I'm playing a dead fucking game right now. And I'm watching videos. It's fucking amazing, bro. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna make any fibbies. No fibberoonies on for me. It's fucking incredible.
Sue this. And this is why 99.9% of all creators have agreed not to mess with copyright, not to treat it like a fucking wonder weapon, because on YouTube, we should all be able to hate each other and coexist. So you might be asking, well, if Content ID is made for companies to protect their work, then isn't it perfectly fine for large creators to do the same? Technically, yes. Technically, you could. It's a terrible idea, but you could. How come I can't think of a single large creator that has partnered with a company like Thumb Media and used Content ID to mass flag videos?
I mean, like, a lot of these other companies, though, like, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really seen any, like, copyright. I mean, all I've really been from songs, and I get songs, But, like, when you make media on YouTube, I feel like that's part of the buy-in, is to understand that, like, your shit's open to some kind of fair use. But I've even, like, I've reacted to other shit, too. Like, fucking, like, actual clips that are on YouTube, and most of the time, like, it works out just fine. I'm able to get away with it. Like Jon Stewart and shit like that, like, they're fine with it. They also understand that, like, watching the clips will, increase the virality of it in some capacity. And shit like that, Bob.
Hasn't Mr. Beast done this? Did you ever think about that? You know how much money he would make through Content ID?
Loads of money.
The reason—
yeah, he'd lose money because he would get he likes, like, he's even told people, like, he again, re-uploads are different from, like, taking clips in some capacity and using clips, or, like, on TikTok, he's pretty adamant about, like, letting people use shit on TikTok. So.
The reason why no big creators use Content ID is because the margin for error is bigger than the fucking Titanic. And everyone seems to understand this, except these greedy glue sniffers. Not even Rice Scum, Jake Paul or Logan Paul have gone down this route.
Well, yeah, but they just want everything that makes them look bad taken off of YouTube. So.
Not even fucking J Station, to my knowledge.
Well, isn't that like the, what do they call it? The Miranda Cosgrove effect, no? The Celine Dion effect? Which one is it when you try to suppress some information and it ends up just getting blown up?
Station, one of the most reviled, despised creators in history. And not even he broke this golden rule, at least to my knowledge. The point is, despite how controversial or degenerate some creators might be, there is this common agreement. Copyright is a holy sanctum, and no blood should be spilled in these halls.
Are you reacting to and transforming a piece of content?
Oh, fuck my balls.
All that legal stuff. You have people saying there is just an unspoken agreement between creators. You don't do this, right? And not just between, like, big colleagues, but especially with small creators. If this is outright theft, you're just taking a piece, you're not doing anything to it, you're putting it somewhere else, and you're monetizing it. Yeah, I get that, but when something is fair use, you fucking leave it be. That's scumbag behavior. And when you have people like Aiden Ross so transparently celebrating this, fuck that person. You're gonna have hangers-on who just kind of want to, siphon all that clout.
The Streisand effect, yeah.
A genuine hate for people like this in the industry.
I never once in my entire YouTube career have thought about claiming or striking anyone, because it's the equivalent of, like, blocking someone on Twitter. It's the equivalent of losing an argument. I just don't do it.
I personally don't care. I've never claimed anybody for copyright. Occasionally, I've asked people who use or edit a lot of my streams to stop or maybe outright hire them, but I've never claimed them through YouTube's system because I think the system's pretty shit altogether.
Like, for instance, this guy known as Big Dog 96 literally watched in the entirety of one of my videos. Now, am I going to go out and issue a Content ID claim or a copyright strike or threaten this person? No, I feel pretty humbled that they're watching the content in the first place.
Why is it that the two guys who openly shilled cryptocurrency scams to their audience are now partnering together to dive into the business of mass claiming videos via Content ID?
Yeah, I also, Speed should probably stay away from Aiden Ross, because Speed probably has a pathway to move forward from this. The Aiden Ross is fucked. The dude is, like, spiraled out of control with, like, his shit. So.
True coincidences sure are rare.
But as one trained in the Force?
I'm just saying, last time we saw content creators on a channel this size try to pull a stunt like this, their reputation was permanently damaged and they became a lolcow amongst the community. That channel was called The Fine Bros.
Ooh, they were pretty
I made a video on
fine.
news, media, and video games.
Nice
Charlie
cock!
Voice Critical streamed his reaction and uploaded a cut-up version of his reaction to his channel, which doesn't include my entire video. This channel reposted his entire reaction, therefore reposting my video as well. It's not affiliated or approved to do this by Charlie or I. It's got half a million views. Oh, that'd pay a pretty decent penny if I claimed it. If I had an insatiable appetite for money,
Well, if they just re-uploaded it, why not? Like that, to me, that makes sense as to you would claim that. Am I hearing this wrong?
Well, it's not a video. This channel reposted his entire reaction, therefore reposting my video as well. It's not affiliated or approved to do this by Charlie or I.
Oh. Well, that one makes sense that you could claim that, though. If, you know, we'll say it's Moist Critical's content or your content or whatever. That makes sense to claim that. I think you'd be justified in doing so. Because that's not like, they're not doing anything with it except for just reposting it. But okay.
It's got half a million views. Oh, that'd pay a pretty decent penny if I claimed it. If I had an insatiable appetite for money, I might consider doing that.
I think Charlie would have to claim it, considering it's like his reaction, I guess you'd say. But.
Charlie or I ever claim this video?
No!
Because
Why?
we'd rather focus on making new content than worry about what people are doing with our old content.
I just feel like that, specifically that one, that seems claimable. Like you... But okay, whatever.
But this is the fundamental difference between all of us and the fucking copyright abuse bros. They dived into Content ID because it's a business venture to them. It's just another stream of revenue in their eyes. It just so happens this revenue is taken from their fans forcibly instead of willingly given by them. For the record, I live vicariously through reactions to my videos because I'm just happy to see people appreciate and enjoy all the hard work I put into this bullshit. So go hog wild. I will never claim or strike a reaction video to my content. The point is, there are very good reasons why large creators don't use Content ID. And these two don't get it, and they don't care. You see, up to this point, Speed's been able to move on from all these controversies, largely based on the he's just a teenager excuse. That only goes so far.
I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm very young.
Me too.
For every situation I grow, you know, and I change, you know, and I got to become a better person.
Okay, scams?
I mean, that makes... Sure, I don't know. I just don't like Speed anymore because he lied about it. If he was up front, he was like, yo, I'm Thumb Media, I'm pulling your shit down. I would still disagree with the thing because it's wrong, but I would be like, whatever. Like, you shouldn't be doing that, asshole, but that's it. But the lying bothers me. You know what I mean? That's what bothers me more than anything else. It's like, why lie about it? Like, you're being like a fuck. You know, that to me, that just means you know what you're doing is wrong, right? So...
That's one thing. People have to be stupid enough to believe
Bye,
it, but they have
bye,
to
bye,
opt into
baby.
your scam. Charles Darwin might describe that as the natural selection of wallets. But when you fuck with this many channels,
when you fuck this many guys,
when you screw with all these people who have done you no wrong, then all your past apologies and excuses go right in the dumpster.
You know, I'm not that smart, I'm gonna be honest, bro. But as I go, I get smarter and smarter, bro.
No, Speed.
Okay.
You followed in the footsteps of Jim Carrey and gotten dumb and dumber. Let's clear the record.
What? I mean, I get the joke. It's just like, Jim Carrey's cool. I don't know. All right. Cancel this video. 46 minutes and 25 seconds in, this video just became horrible. You're gonna criticize Jimothy Carrey. How dare you? You know? What are you doing? Same.
You can't blame this on his age. He's just a greedy dumbass, okay? That's the answer. So with Speed's guilt firmly established, I have some of the old case files in front of me. Like this incident that got Speed permanently banned on Twitch when he was doing a little dating stream with Aiden Ross, and he told this girl that he would...
Yeah, it was a rape joke. I know it's bad, but don't start pearl clutching here. Like, there's a lot of shit that he's done that's inappropriate. He made from like it's some Asian guy as like a joke where he was like, you know, he like mocked like I think I don't remember if the guy was Chinese or what he was, but he mocked the accent. He made that rape joke. He does like a lot of shitty things. But I want to be proportionate in like the criticisms to that. And not just hyper inflated in criticisms of people after they've done a wrong thing, and then look back and be like, "Look at this." You know, does that make sense? Am I articulating myself well? You know, obviously he got a lot of heat for that. And he deserved the ban on that. But
if they were the last two people on Earth, no, Act Man, he didn't say that. You're right. He just made the implication.
How is Jim Carrey not like a bad? How is he a bad person? What are you talking about? What did I miss? What happened? What did I miss here? What did he do to be a bad person? Why are you saying that? You silly goose.
Remember, we have his chat log.
Say if we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
Oh, okay.
You had me going there for the first part. The second half kind of threw me.
Well, dude, think about it. She's out in the middle of nowhere with some dude she barely knows.
There's nowhere for me to run. What am I gonna do? Say no?
The implication.
Who's gonna stop me?
It's the implication. Yeah, it was a really edgy joke. You shouldn't be making those types of jokes. Sure.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me? Okay, that seems really dark.
No, it's not dark. You're misunderstanding me, bro.
I think I am.
Yeah, you are. Because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is that she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
You're not stopping me. If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me? But it sounds like she doesn't want to have sex.
Why aren't you
with
understanding?
I
this?
don't.
She doesn't know whether she wants to have sex with me. It's that
She
that's
doesn't
not
know?
the issue.
Are you gonna hurt women?
I'm not gonna hurt these women.
Okay.
Why would I ever hurt these women? I feel like you're not getting this at all.
I'm not getting it. If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
A bullet, Speed. A bullet. In this hypothetical fantasy of yours, hopefully a bullet stops you. Is that the answer you're looking for?
Relax.
Is this
Jesus
supposed
Christ.
to be funny? Is screaming at some chick implying you would force yourself on her? Is that the punchline?
Like, yes, the joke isn't funny. I understand that. Some people would. It's an edgy humor, but like we know it's a joke. It's just a really inappropriate one. I just feel like I don't want to get into like the pearl clutchy bullshit, you know?
I guess so, because apparently this joke was so hysterical. It was so funny, he had to tell it 3 more times.
If we're the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, I'm not that type of like girl.
Who gonna stop me? If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Do you think rape is funny?
No.
Then why would you do this?
It's just something that I like to put myself into that role and talk about.
If we was the last,
this video should have just ended before this part. It's not. Because this is like I want to cancel Speed energy. And again, I get it. The copyright shit, go after him for it. Even reasonably criticize these jokes, but this just feels it just feels like it's trying to sensationalize what he did and make it seem like more than it is. Which is just a fundamental problem on YouTube, bro, of people just sensationalizing shit. I don't even like Speed. So, but...
2 people on Earth, would you reproduce with me?
No.
Ben, who's gonna stop me?
You say, no,
I mean, that's Ben. That's just a fucking an animal. Like a robot thing, so I don't care about that.
I'm not a rapist, laugh out loud. I just like it.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, would you reproduce with me?
I'm sorry?
If we the last 2 people on Earth, would you reproduce with me?
No.
Who's gonna stop me?
Well, you act like this is somebody's joke here.
Well, sir,
I mean, these are your words, not mine. I'm not making this up, right? This is the stuff you said.
That's correct.
So why is the Always Sunny version of this joke funny and the IShowSpeed version not? Well, because Mac...
Well, yeah, because the show criticizes the behavior, right? So they make it clear that it's not appropriate, and it's also not real people. It's acting.
Clearly doesn't approve of what Dennis is suggesting. Then, of course, there's the Paradox cryptocurrency scam Speed promoted, where he said he was going to meet Cristiano Ronaldo and give away PS5s. That's insane.
Not PS5s.
That motherfucker ain't Ronaldo. What the hell are you trying
that
to
is
pull on?
him. That is him.
Fucking fake
I know.
Cristiano Ronaldo. The imposters are everywhere. But the reason I keep bringing up this scam is how it ties in with Speed's actions with copyright. It illustrates a pattern of greed. Speed's aggressive style of humor isn't something I find particularly funny or entertaining. If I want to be entertained by someone shouting and being angry, I brew a cup of tea and I watch Gordon Ramsay like a sophisticated adult.
I ask the fucking questions, you give the fucking answers.
See how he went to a white guy? Race it. I'm just kidding.
But humor is subjective. Still, I don't really see the humor in going to a zoo and shouting at monkeys in a cage.
You know, one of the things I remember seeing Speed upset about was that like a lot of his chat would like be racist to him. And it was a lot of white, it seemed to be like a lot of white people in the chat would try to get him to like, I don't know, they would just like, he part of him felt like he was tired of being like the butt of a racist joke a lot, and he would play into it, and it upset him. And I just feel like sometimes he does it on purpose, you know? I think he does, just to elicit a particular response.
Some might argue that he's simply having a heated discussion with the monkey, but you know, this is something a person might think about doing just because we're all kind of curious about the monkey's reaction, but nobody actually does it. Nobody fucking like shakes the cages and screams at the animals. For
I do. I just don't record it because I'm not an idiot.
one, because it's pretty awful to treat animals like that, and for two, there's other people at the fucking zoo. You don't want to look like a fucking maniac. Speed went the next level. He did this on a stream, man. Like, you saw no problems with that?
I do.
This is weird shit, man. Yelling at animals in a cage?
It's not that big of a deal. Like, relax. Like, it's fucking so pearl clutchy.
And you think
this video is so good up until this weird pearl clutching point.
That's funny? Cringe. Isn't it enough that they're already locked up for your amusement? Anyways, another
let's go break the monkey out of the cage, bro. Save it.
Classic clip that detailed Speed's comedic genius was when he was live streaming at the World Cup. and he went up to a Chinese person and did the classic ting tong bing bang konnichiwa konnichiwa.
Why you got to Argentina, bro?
Damn, you're really committed to that role. Holy shit.
Konnichiwa? Konnichiwa?
No, Chinese.
Konnichiwa? Argentina.
Chinese. No konnichiwa.
Boing, boing, boing.
Obviously, you don't need to be a sociology professor to realize this is pretty racist. So
Yes.
explain yourself, Speed.
I tried to say a nickname that they call me in Chinese. I literally was just
Yeah, I remember that. It was such bullshit. Like, he was so full, just be like, oh, I made a really edgy racist joke.
to a Chinese person. So I try to say Zhong Kong, like Chong Kong. Like, it's a nickname that they call me in China.
Objection!
If you tried to say Zhong Kong, then you're more illiterate than Aiden Ross, because what came out of your mouth was
Boing, boing, boing. So I try to say Zhong Kong. Boing, boing, boing. So I try to say Zhong Kong. Boing, boing, boing. Zhong Kong. Boing, boing, boing. Zhong Kong. Boing, boing, boing. I don't know why you guys think I meant that in a racist way,
Again, he's trying to gaslight his audience.
Well, it's like his whole gaslight. Holy fuck. Sorry, I love buzzwords. Big become. What was I saying? What was I saying? Fuck! I lost the whole thing. Holy shit.
Into thinking they're wrong. Bro, you said boing, choing, choing. The only thing you didn't do was this. You know when someone is apologizing for something and they give you like 15 different excuses?
It's one of those things where it's like you're looking at the do-it-yourself. Like, this is bad behavior. Imagine going, and then doing like a whole, thing. What are you doing?
You didn't ask for. Doesn't that come?
But yeah, I was going to say, a lot of Speed's content is trying to be like race baiting, like race baiting humor. That's wrong. I'm just saying that's a lot of the content there.
Is exceedingly desperate to convince you they're sorry.
I thought he was Japanese, so I say konnichiwa. I watch a lot of anime. And if
that part tracks because black people love anime. I don't know why. I'm just an observation. I go into the fucking Hot Topic on all those stores, and it's either smelly white people or just normal black people love anime. That's it, and it's the truth. It's a fact.
Came off as racist. I promise you. I did not mean it that way. I got adrenaline pushing. I'm making content, live streaming. I'm at the World Cup, watching Ronaldo play, adrenaline pushing.
Hey, yo, Speed, I totally get it, man. I feel you. Sometimes when I'm at the gym and I'm doing my curls and the adrenaline starts pumping, the racism just starts pumping out of me, too.
All Mexicans sing about is tacos.
What the fuck is happening here?
Norsard super chatted $133.34.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, thank you.
Love your content. You're a great guy, brother.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the massive donation. I really appreciate that. What is a SAR? A 500 SAR? What currency is that? Where are you from? Saudi Arabia. Is that it? Is that, am I right? That's cool, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just don't know what a SAR is. I think it's Saudi Arabian money. So that's cool. Thanks, brother.
Back so sweaty. Cilito Lindo is a terrible song. We need a bigger wall.
Hey guys, I just wanted to address the allegations. There's a clip going around that I just shared with you like 15 seconds ago, and people are saying that I'm being racist towards Mexicans and stuff. That is not me. That is not me. When I said we need a bigger wall, what I actually meant to say was tango un gato in mi pantalones.
When I said we need a bigger wall, I meant that we need to give more Hispanic people employment, right? Because who's going to build the wall better? You know what I mean? Think about it. Joke.
That is not me.
It's kind of true. You ever see those like roofing videos? And like the white people cannot do fucking roofs for their lives, bro. I'm just saying.
I love Cilito Lindo. It is my favorite song of all time. So, yeah, I'm not being racist, even though what I said was explicitly racist. That is not me. So I apologize for that. Fuck you, by the way.
And again, it's one thing to make racist jokes in the privacy of your friend group or whatever, but you don't do this shit publicly. You don't go up to some random dude in real life on a live stream and yell boing, choing, choing at him. It's just racist, okay? So, in conclusion, IShowSpeed is a copyright abuser. I think he's been a piece of shit this whole time, to be honest. And he could put on a pretty face and apologize and move on, but those apologies don't mean anything. They don't mean jack shit. Will justice be served? What does justice even look like in this scenario? I don't know, man. That's a lot of abuse to just let fly under the radar. I think he and Thumb Media should be permanently excluded from using Content ID on YouTube because of this abuse, at the very least. You know, so long as the rest of the world knows, now and forever, that IShowSpeed is a copyright abuser, then I feel I'll have done my job. And I hope YouTube does something to fix these copyright issues that continue to plague the platform. But I feel like a broken record saying that at this point. At the end of the day, the case of IShowSpeed is honestly quite tragic because he had it all. And at such a young age. He had every opportunity to become one of the all-time GOATs on YouTube.
But yeah, and he's not going to grow up, though. That's the thing, is like when you get like really rich and famous at a young age, you stop growing up. You see it in a lot of different content creators acting incredibly immature. They just never grow up.
You were given a goose that laid golden eggs. And you earned that goose. But you wrang its neck. But I guess that's what happens.
Hey, that's what happens when you start choking the goose. Am I right, guys? You know, it's a masturbating joke. It's a masturbation joke. I don't know if you guys got that joke.
When you bite the hand that feeds you.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's great. Incredible investigation video. The end part kind of felt a little disproportionate. Felt like cancel suggestion energy. I don't know. Felt weird. Didn't really like the end of that.